Hi all, it's Rach from Spiritual and Angelic Guidance. I'm here to do a reading for Capricorn. Now this will be for the 18th to the 24th of April 2022. If you've seen my readings before, welcome back. Thanks for the support. If you haven't, welcome to my channel. I hope it resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like and subscribe. Don't forget though, it's a general reading. It's not going to suit everyone out there, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Also, time can be fluid. Energy can be vice versa, so keep that in mind. So you've got some sort of fresh start happening, and now this can mean this could have started in spring last year, could be this spring. In Australia, we're only just started autumn, so for us it's, it could have been in the past, but for others elsewhere, if you're in spring, this could be a fresh start coming now. Some sort of new birth. I feel like you still haven't I feel like you haven't yet released situations from the past or healed yourself from past situations, whether there was some sort of female issue, some sort of female figure in your life, mum, nan, whatever this is. I feel like this has come up a lot, actually. The female and the mother healing keeps coming up. So whether there's some sort of feminine energy or whether it's about somebody in your life that's a female, could also be you. I feel like there's something to do with a female, but you're not wanting to free yourself, release ties from the past, set yourself free. So whether it's due to a mother issue or some sort of healing you need to do, maybe your mum wasn't as loving and gentle to you and as she should have been, maybe she put you down a lot, that kind of thing. Or it could be, a female figure in your life, or it could just be you are a female and you need to release some ties, something from the past. You're also, I feel like whatever this is though, it's stopping you from being you. I mean, like, I feel like, oh look, even on here, you've got identity. Who are you? And I'm not trying to be funny, like, but who are you as a person? Like, maybe you need to do some self-discovery or, accept your authenticity for who, accept you for who you are. Everyone's authentic and we're all individual. You just need to be you. Be authentic, be you. And be okay with who you are for who you are. And as I said, I feel like this could come back to, I can't remember what your reading was last week, but I feel like there could be some sort of female has affected you in the past, and that's what you need to heal yourself from. And I feel like it's sort of stopping you being you, because I feel like either you don't know who you are or you have to do some healing because of whatever this female figure, mum, whoever, caused you in the past. I feel like it's all relevant to, actually I reckon, was it Capricorn's reading that was all about your self-worth and whatever it was last time? I don't know. I feel like also you didn't have that kind of typical, like, look at the picture, husband, wife, or whatever this is, male, female, couple of kids. Like, you didn't have maybe that in your past. Like, it wasn't like your see how they're all hugging and loving, and I don't know whether your mum was like that or not, but I feel like there wasn't that whole heap of togetherness and loving energy, like, because it was in reverse. So I feel like you didn't have that with this mother figure. Now, figure out who you are, work on your own identity, work on who you are, find things you enjoy doing, you know, be you authentically. You've also got home, and home's all about feeling safe. It's about relax, time to unwind. It's about feeling, you know, having that safe place, that place of where you can have this togetherness. And I don't know, I just, for some of you, I don't feel like you've had that in the past, but you want that. I just feel like your mum, Nan, whoever this was, it wasn't somebody that was very warm. You know, it was like it affected your self-confidence. It affected your, like, you couldn't be authentically you because it was always like there was something bad, made to feel like something was bad. You've got wish upon a star in reverse. What are you manifesting? You know, you can have whatever you want to come true, but you've actually got to believe that and you know, put out there to the universe what it is you want. You've also got share in reverse. I just want to look up the other meanings for share. Okay, so sharing in reverse is, I mean, upright, it talks about, you know, you can share things and help people and, you know, share your feelings with them, and that's how you make friends. Sharing things with other people. And it's like once you give away the old, so like say you've got some old clothing you know you don't wear and you want to get rid of it, give it away to somebody. I feel like you give out, you know, it's all about karma, right? What you put out, you get back. So if you're trying to manifest by you sharing to other people, they feel happy, you feel happy because you've done a good thing, a good deed. They're happy because they've, you know, got something that maybe they needed or wanted, and then you're going to get back. It's like good karma. You'll get something back. That's how the universe works. So if there is something you're trying to manifest, you know, I also, I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting this feeling of you've got to be careful that you don't repeat the same pattern. Like this home is like your place of togetherness and feeling safe and warm, and I feel like you have, like you see your home as that. Whereas I feel like maybe growing up or whatever, you didn't have that. But I feel like unfortunately your past has affected you into not knowing who you are, like as a person, you know, like really knowing who you are. So it's sort of hard to manifest what you want when you don't know who you are or what you want. And I feel like it's not so much about sharing. It's about, like I'm hearing in my head, it's like, you know, say you're with this, your mum. Say your mum didn't, you know, give you lots of hugs and cuddles and affection and tell you they love you and treat you, you know, nice and whatever. As an adult, you wanted to change that. But, you know, you've made your home a place of feeling safe. because you can control that. You can only control your actions, right? You can't control what someone else does. You can't control that your parent, your mum, whatever, wasn't happy in herself and content in herself, that she had to then take it out on you. So as an adult, you wanted that changed because you can control that. You can make your house a safe place. You can make it somewhere where there's togetherness and warmth, and maybe you change that pattern. You tell your kids you love them. You have them over for dinners, and you spend time together, and it's I feel like you've somewhat changed the pattern, but I feel like you still haven't figured out who you are. And I feel like you can't manifest and I don't feel it's about sharing. I feel like it's about you can't get to know anyone else, make friends, get to know other people if you don't even know, or manifest if you don't even know who or what you are as such. Can you see what I'm saying? Like, it all kind of relates for me. Oh, my whole body's goosebumping. I've had that all day. Like, with every reading that I've done today, it just feels like there's something going on in the universe to do with mother healing this week. Maybe we're all dealing with our emotional pasts, our trauma bonds, our whatever this is. What did I far out? I wanted to swear then. Look what the card says first. Mother healing, and it was in reverse. I cannot, far out. As much as I love cards, oh, my whole body is fist bumping. I know cards are amazing, and I know that they all kind of relate and they tell you stuff for guidance, but I can't pull this card. I couldn't pull this card out of that. They fall out for a reason, right? And the reason I let them fall out is because they're meant to. I could not have picked mother healing out of that deck if I tried. And I was just talking about you needing to do some sort of healing from your mum, from whatever. And I feel like you need to do this healing so then you can manifest what it is you want, because you're dealing with whatever feelings you had towards your mum. Maybe do some affirmations. But oh my god, I love when that happens. It's surprises me, but also, yeah, I just love it. I love it. But yeah, my whole body's goosebumping like crazy. All right. Oop, hit my sage. Purification and detoxification. You need to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. You've got Sugar Light, own your divine power, replace codependent people pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. And you've got Watermelon Tourmaline, stress reduction in reverse. So I feel like, maybe you need to look at how you actually handle stress, because it's affecting your body. And I feel like that and the purification and detoxification both are related. Also, deal with maybe doing meditation or something to help with your stress levels. But when it comes to purification and detoxification, I also feel like it's more even the negative thoughts about yourself and the self-worth, the self-love comments like, oh my god, I am so fat, or I am so ugly, or I am so blah blah useless, or whatever this has been that they've drummed into you growing up. I feel like you need to just detox from that. Realize what they're talking about, crock of shit. Who cares what this person thinks? They've obviously got their own issues. And I just saw 1441, 1441. Google angel number 1441. Yeah, so maybe that's important. But yeah, I just feel like you need to kind of detox from the negative thought pattern that this person, because you haven't done the healing on yourself, you need to do this healing on yourself so that you can realize how, great you are as your authentic self. You don't need to be anyone else. You don't need to look a certain way to be loved. You are you, and the right people will love you for who you are. But make sure as I said, I feel like you've changed the cycle. If you haven't, you will. But I feel like, you want this place to be your house and your home to be somewhere where you can have this togetherness, because you never had that. I don't feel like as a kid. Real love, you know what I mean? But I also feel like now just take back power in your own life. Like, you don't have to care what this person thinks about you. Wholeness. I mean, I could not pick these cards if I wanted to. Okay, wholeness, life forces. It embodies the impulse towards self-realization and indicates the path you must follow, not from ulterior motives, but from the core of your individuality. Seeking after wholeness is the quest of the spiritual warrior, and yet you are striving to bring into form is what, by nature, you already are. A rune of great power and an expression of the life force available to you. This rune marks a time for regeneration right down to the cellular level. There is no reversed position for this rune, but there is a reason for caution. You may see fit to withdraw in the face of a pressing situation, especially if persons or people or events are demanding that you expend your energy now, which is why I talked about the dealing with your stress levels. Like, maybe you need to find a better way to deal with your stress. So rather than run away, maybe you need to find some other way to deal with that. Anyway, know that such a retreat is a retreat in strength and can include a voyage inward for centering and for balance. Timely retreat is among the skills of the spiritual warrior. So maybe that's something for you to do then. Maybe you should just withdraw for a little while and, take some time. Be by yourself. You need to let the light into a part of your life that has been secret shut away. To accomplish this may call for a profound recognition and admission to yourself or something that you have long denied. And maybe, as I said, maybe that's got to do with your mother healing. Take care not to give yourself airs. Even in a time of bountiful energy, you are required to face and vanquish your refusal to let right action flow through you. Nourish this capacity, for it is the mark of true humility. Practice the art of doing without doing. Aim yourself truly and then maintain your aim without manipulative effort. Meditate on the words, I can of mine own self do nothing. For by our own power, we do nothing, even in loving. It is love that loves through us. This way of thinking and being enables us to grow into wholeness, and that is the ultimate goal of the spiritual warrior. So, yeah, don't try to control something. I feel like, you can have some sort of idea as to what you want, but you can't control something happening. As I've said to you, I feel like, you want to be whole. You need to do the healing to be whole, and that's how I'm seeing it as well. So I feel like, yeah, there's definitely some mother healing that needs to happen here. Oh, every time I say that, I get like goosebumps. It's definitely something that's come up this week. All right, I would like 9 cards, please, for Capricorn. 3 more, please. Okay. On the bottom, you have the Wheel and you have the Empress, both in reverse. I feel like you need to break a cycle. You're resisting the change. This is also about I feel like you need to work on your codependency. I feel like you need to do this healing because I feel like it could cause you to feel like you need to have somebody in your life to feel okay. But maybe you also need to nurture you, and you need to, you know, put yourself before others. And I feel like, you didn't really want to have a new beginning, or I feel like you resisted the change that you went through. But, the change is good and it will lead to positive things, but you definitely resisted the change. Now, you've got the King of Gabriel in the middle, which is the same as the King of Wands. This is somebody who has vision, somebody who's confident, somebody who is charming and decisive and has experience. I also, though, if it's not about that, someone who's very generous and inspirational, driven, dramatic, all that sort of thing, I feel like it's more about keeping your eyes on the big picture. So, if you want this, happy home where you feel together and, because it's weird how I've placed the cards. Like, I can't show you really, but I've got like cards and then I've got that card. And I don't know why I put it by itself. Obviously, that's for a reason. And then I've got all the other cards. That's the only one that keeps getting my attention, is the fact that you want this home that you wish you'd had when you were growing up. I feel like you could have, did you lose a parent? Maybe, your mum then didn't step up as much as what you'd hoped, or she tried to replace losing someone with other people because she's codependent, which then taught you to be codependent. And then, you felt like you didn't get as much love. I don't know. Only you'll know what you've been through, but I feel like, all that you've experienced, you will get, success in your life. You will get what you want. You are a very caring person. You have a genuine concern for other people. But yeah, I just feel like you need to keep your eyes on the big picture, which is I think in this reading, it's about you wanting this happy home, but also mother healing. You need to become whole and become who you are as a person, figuring out who you are. Yeah, and I mean, that's hard because you don't want to break a cycle. Is it because you don't know how, or you don't know, can you tell me, why don't you want to break a cycle? Why aren't you breaking a cycle? Is that because, with the whole happy home thing, it's like you didn't have that in the past? Yeah, I feel like there was something you never got closure for, or something yet you haven't yet learned. And whether, as I said, there's things you need to heal from. And I feel like it's going to take a lot of inner strength. And I feel like it's got to do with the mother healing. It's got to do with whatever you went through as a child. It's got to do with you re-establishing or establishing. I don't know if it's re-establishing. It's establishing who you are as a person. Because I don't feel like you actually know. And then, as I said, you need to break a pattern because, you've seen how your mum handled things, or your parent, or whatever this was. I feel like you need to now, if you want to be different, then you need to be different. You know what I mean? You need to, yeah, be different. Now, I don't feel you felt like love was love. I don't feel like you felt like life was very wonderful. You know, really you just felt like you felt down. I don't feel like you, as I said, know who you are. Because upright, it's all about, you know, being you authentically. I don't think you know who you are authentically. And I feel like you don't have a lot of positive thinking because it's like a pattern where if that's how your mum was or that's how you were brought up, it's like you've learnt that behavior rather than being more positive in your life. As I said, you meet someone new, for example, right? Just an example, doesn't mean it's going to happen. You meet someone new, they say, oh, you're very pretty. You're like, yeah, oh no, I'm so fat and ugly. Once again, negative, but because you feel that way, because that's your past conditioning from what your mum's been saying or whoever this was, the female. You know, you feel like, you might be like, oh, thanks, but in your head you're thinking, what a crock of shit, they're just saying something because they want to get in my pants or whatever. You're talking yourself out of them just saying a nice compliment, which is you're pretty or whatever, but because of your own self-worth. Or if someone says to you, you know, what interests do you have? Like, what do you like to do? Then you hear crickets. Like, I don't know. Once again, you need to work now on you and your identity and healing yourself from this past. With the Seven of Michael, the Seven of Swords, I mean, this is about, you know, there being a better course of action for you. And, you know, I don't feel like being alone is a good option, like working alone, because I feel like, as I said, you're codependent due to, and it could even just be, you know, when you're alone, you're in your own head. So for some of you, I feel like, you know, it can mean that, yeah, somebody, it was like dishonesty or someone wanted to run away or, you know, and maybe when, because of the, you know, negative thinking and because whatever you've gone through, it's like it's easier to kind of run away because you don't deal with things. Can you tell me what that's about? Seven of Swords. Like, you want long-term security. And you're resisting the change, and I feel like you're stubborn because of that. So therefore you're resisting the change. Like, even if someone was treating you like shit, right? Even if somebody was dishonest or, you know, was deceptive or whatever, right? Say you've been in toxic situations before. It's like you want long-term security, so therefore you resist the change. And once again, that comes back to your past conditioning, because you're holding on to something that you know is shit, but you hold on to it anyway. I feel like these are all lessons for you. And I feel like you need to look at your own personal beliefs instead of what other people are trying to tell you. Maybe surround yourself with other people that are like-minded or, you know, more positive. I feel like, you know, reach out and ask for divine guidance if that's what you need. But yeah, I just feel like you really need to look at your own beliefs. And I don't mean religious beliefs, I mean your own personal beliefs. Like, you want to conform to what other people want. You know, your values, your expectations, what are they? Because once again, you don't know who you are as a person. You need to work on manifesting what it is you want as well. With the Magician, this is about taking back your own power in your life and turning whatever vision you have for your life into reality. It's about having a successful beginning. Can you tell me what that's about? Nine of Pentacles, self-worth. As I said, it's all about you, like, finding out who you are, loving you as you are, dealing with this past healing that you need to heal, you know, be whole. And I feel like once you do this and you manifest what you want, I feel like, you know, you can love somebody else. But I feel like you need to do this self-love for yourself first, so you can then manifest what it is you want. You've also got the Knight of Wands in reverse. I feel like, you know, in the past, for example, it could have caused a lot of frustration. It could have caused arguments, jealousy, suspicion. You know, somebody, maybe it's some scattered energy. I don't know. But it's like, I feel like you have no idea what to do. I feel like you don't know where to go from here. You don't know how to heal. You don't know how to make things happen for you. You don't know. It's like you don't really want to take action because you don't know how to start. But I feel like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like you just need to trust your own intuition. I feel like you will know what you need to do. But I feel like it starts with your dealing with your childhood. Yeah, like, you're very worried about what other people think about you. It all comes back to how you feel about yourself. You need to deal with, you know, self-love, self-worth, reestablishing who you are as a person. Deal with your childhood. Deal with the healing of whatever it is you need to, like, you just need to do some work on you. You need to forgive. Healing energy, 14. This is the Temperance card. Like, you can control you and only you. So you need to choose how you respond. And I feel like, you know, you're mature, you have wisdom, you have self-control, you have patience. You know, you want balance, you want an equal give and take. But I feel like, you know, you need to have a solution. You need to now work on, and I feel like it's called solution in this card, in this deck, and I feel like that's a purpose that this card's come out. Not so much that it's about temperance, but it's about a solution. You need to now have a solution. Like, you can't keep going the way you're going, because you don't even know who you are. You don't even, like, yeah. You got the Queen of Cups. Like, I know that you're probably somebody who follows your heart, somebody who could be psychic, somebody who loves their family and their home. They're kind, they're giving, you know, understanding, compassionate, gentle, you know, it could be a mom, caring, you know. I feel like you are that kind of person. And I feel like you just need to see that you are that kind of person. But yeah, you've also, like, it's funny that we just spoke about the Three of Pentacles and you've got the Three of Pentacles here. This keeps happening with every reading. It's like they're doubling up on all the cards, at least one or two of them. So you've got the Three of Pentacles here and you've got the Three of Pentacles here. It's like you need to grow. You need to stop worrying about what other people think. You know, work on yourself. I feel like don't worry about working with others and you know, being obsessed with whatever someone did in the past and whatever. Now you need to heal from that. You need to now make changes to better your future, so you don't keep repeating the same pattern. Tell me about this Three of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like part of this as well, I feel like you also went through a period where maybe you were like a bit of a hermit, and this happened probably after, you know, you were recovering from some sort of ending. With the Hermit as well, I feel like you withdrew, and you know, this whole situation has made you feel very lonely. I feel like it broke your heart, and yeah, I just feel like you've been trying to avoid doing anything that's going to hurt your heart, is what I want to say. As I said, I feel like you've been through a bit of heartbreak in your life, and there's things that you need to heal from. There's things that, you know, but once again, I feel like everything from how you are as a person to things you go through, how you handle things, everything leads back to childhood. And whatever this mother healing is that needs to happen, there was something obviously that happened when you were a kid. So I feel like, yeah, you definitely need to do some sort of healing there. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Capricorn. I hope that resonates. If it does, please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. And I will catch you with the next read. Thanks so much for watching. Okay, bye.